Hey, what's happening guys? I'm ika.himee and welcome to my channel. So videos have been a bit slow to upload because I was extremely busy. I had two events back to back on the weekends. So last weekend, like just this past weekend was Mullet Festival, and then the weekend before that was BonsaiCon, so I was busy preparing for both of those things and getting stuff done, so I didn't really have time to make a video. And like I didn't even have time to color this until like after Mullet Festival, because I started it before then. So I'm glad that I finally got around to finishing it. I really don't have a lot to say about either event. BonsaiCon was a lot slower than last year, so it was kind of difficult to even just break even on expenses. So it's very likely that I won't be going back again next year. I don't know yet. There just weren't very many people, not a lot of people buying things. I mean, honestly, most of Saturday was spent hanging out at Haru's table instead of mine because we were right across from each other and there was just nothing happening. So I just hung out there for the most part. It was like an anomaly as far as conventions go because like Sunday ended up being my busiest day instead of Saturday, which is what it usually is. So thankful for that because otherwise I probably would not have been able to cover the expenses of the trip. But I really did enjoy seeing the people there and hanging out, and I was cosplaying as Ash Ketchum on Saturday. So yeah, I am in the background of a few pictures, and I may or may not be in another picture. I don't know, a bunch of girls dressed as Vaporeon and Jolteon and all that, all the evolutions like stood next to me for their picture. So I'm like, I don't know if you want me in your picture or if you're just like, this happened to be, you know, the spot that you stopped in. So my face in it is kind of like this, like probably this panicked, like, did you want me here? Because like I'm not moving. I was here first, and I'm not really sure. So yeah, if you see that picture and there's like a fucking fat Ash Ketchum in it, then that's me. That's me. Yeah. So that was pretty much that. Not really anything else to say. And Mullet Festival was this past weekend, and that, I mean, it's an entirely different crowd because it's like a festival for the town that I live in. So most of the people going, you know, don't have any interest in anime, but there are a lot of kids that go and a lot of teenagers, so like they're pretty much my market for it. So I pretty much the way that I make my money is off of kids screaming at their parents to buy them a glittery necklace. So yeah, but I did pretty well at that, you know, all things considered. It was, you know, a low expense event, and so I did pretty well at that. So thankfully I was able to put some money in the bank to cover like supplies and stuff like that from that one. So you know, that's good. But I mean, other than that, I really don't have anything to say about it. But as far as the artwork itself goes that I'm working on, this is a information sheet that I was making for my character Goo. I figured it was probably about time to explain to people how she works, because I feel like she probably doesn't quite work the same way as other slime characters do, and I felt like this would just kind of clear the air a bit. Because, you know, there's a lot of people, you know, they fall into like the rules of slime girls, and I don't, you know, I don't believe in rules so much as like, you know, general ideas. So the direction I go with is definitely a bit different than a lot of people, and a lot of people, you know, they go with, you know, slime girls, they can't wear, you know, anything that's, you know, actually like fabric, or because it, you know, it'll stick to them or they'll absorb it or whatever, and you know, they can't like touch anything, and they're just like a blobby, goopy, sticky mess all the time. And Goo isn't that at all. Goo is just very, like, she has the ability to use mana to affect her body size and density and stuff like that. I pretty much have like a whole list. You'll see in the final version when I post it. Like there's like a couple of, you know, small paragraphs, like bullet points going down about how she works. So you're welcome to read that at the end of this video, or, you know, go to my Twitter or whatever. Yeah, so that's pretty much, you know, it. And I have to say about it. I do have a mini comic with her available. If you would like to check that out, it is in my shop. The links are in the description box below. I do have acrylic charms, enamel pins, sticker sets. I have all that cool stuff available. So if you're interested in that as well, feel free to just go ahead and check that stuff out. Again, links are in the description box below, as well as all of my social media, my Patreon, all that cool stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like my video, please feel free to subscribe. Leave me a comment. I love hearing from you guys. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!